keeping an eye on the interior. News 13 Sports starts right now.
Good evening, everyone. Jamie Schwartzwald in with sports, a special Friday edition with Puck Talk, and a very special guest, as I am joined by Randy Ptzarnke, president of the Fairbanks Hockey Hall of Fame, and we're talking Hockey Week. Randy, how are you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for coming down.
You bet.
All right, well, let's just right off the bat. Fairbanks earned runner-up in a competition by USA Hockey in a competition to determine the top community celebration of hockey. Took runner-up. What do you got planned this year to put us to the top front of the pack?
Well, we're going to have the same old stuff that was so successful in years past, all our old favorites, but we're going to add a couple new things. One thing that we've been doing for several years is we have a special ice sculpture, and we realized that we just hadn't really featured that, and so we're going to have a special unveiling ceremony as kind of the opening salvo of Hockey Week. And on the other end of the week, at least, we have the new event from last year that we called Skate the Lake, and it was so successful last year that we're going to incorporate a fundraiser into it. We're going to have a skate-a-thon with all of the proceeds going towards the Breast Cancer Detection Center. And they're real excited about it. We're real excited about it. We'll have pink ice, and we'll have pink bracelets, and we'll have pink armbands, and we'll have, you know, pink everything.
Now, last year with that runner-up finish, you received a voucher that was given back to the community in the form of hockey equipment. How good did that feel for you to be able to distribute that equipment?
It was the greatest. I have to tell you that that's one of the things that adults are put on this earth for, isn't it? To do things for kids, and to be able to give that equipment to the Faha and Arctic Lions and ice puppies and icebreakers. It really felt good. They were very appreciative, which of course makes you feel even better.
Talk to me about the Special Olympic floor hockey event that you have planned. I understand it kind of came up kind of surprised you a little bit.
Yeah, it sure did. Coach Brian Meisner up at UAF contacted me late last week, and he had been asked to help out at a Special Olympics floor hockey game, and he wanted to do that, but he wanted to make sure that he wouldn't be shirking some obligation that he maybe already had to Hockey Week. And once I realized what he was asking, I said, heck, you know, go for it. We'd love to have you guys involved. And I read further down in the message, and the gal with the Special Olympics said maybe we could include the floor hockey game as part of Hockey Week. So once again, I jumped all over that. I think that's a great idea. We are doing our best to reach out and include all segments of the community into the overall festivities, so this is a great addition.
Okay, certainly an event that's become one of my favorites, the announcement of the backyard rink winner. I mean, it's always a highlight. Again, I have to ask you the question, how much do you enjoy going out and actually judging these rinks and seeing what they have in store for us? Oh,
it's just great. The whole family, the parents are proud of what they've done for the kids. The kids are proud of what they have, and we've had them come out to the truck and almost drag us to the rink. You know, come on, you got to see this, you got to see this. And then after a few minutes of pleasantries with the adults, you look around and where are the kids? Well, the kids are playing hockey. That's the way it should be anyway. And then to go further, I mean, once you get out to these rinks, you see that some of the families make it kind of a community event. If their kids are playing on a youth hockey team, they invite all of the teammates over. They've got a pot of chili boiling over on the side, and that's the thing. You know, people figure that sometimes we're looking for just the biggest, fanciest rink in town, and that's not the case at all. Big fancy rinks do impress you all right, but it's the involvement of other people and the fun that people have on those rinks, whether they're big or small.
All right, so and then once again the dates for Hockey Week?
This year it'll be February 10 to 20, and it's a pretty busy, a lot of stuff's crammed into that 10-day period, but we're hoping that everybody's going to have a good time.
And I mean, how long before, I mean, hockey, I know Hockey Day, Hockey Week, now we're getting into, I mean, are we going to see a hockey month? Are we going to see a hockey month, Randy?
I don't know if I can handle it, but I see where you're headed with that. Yeah.
Could be. All right, well, once again, I want to thank you for coming down.
And before we part,
absolutely,
every well-dressed sportscaster has to have his own Hockey Week pin. So you now have yours, and I expect you to spread the word around the community.
Well, thank you very much, Randy, and I'll do my best.
All right, very good.
All right, I appreciate it. Well, that is going to wrap up this edition of Puck Talk. Randy and I are getting out of here, but you should stick around because Micah Johnson's coming up next with your extended 7-day forecast. So for Randy Ptzarnke, I'm Jamie Schwartzwald, and you're watching News 13.